Welcome to the Jungle Guy și bine v-am găsit la un nou episod din The Witcher Wild Hunt. În sfârșit am reușit să-l aduc pe prostul ăsta aici. Nu mai pagube mi-a adus. Așa că hai să vedem ce facem. Am apucat. Voia să-i dau fentă. Să-i dau fentă.
Wake up.
I'm awake.
Gaspard! Stand back! I'm opening the door!
Doar asta.
Gaspard! Ha! You seem a bit muddled.
Muddled. A bit drowsy, that's all.
What of the others?
Found one near a monster's den. He was already dead, sadly. Saw another fall from a cliff. Broke his neck.
Shit. Robinick told me to have an eye on the snot. 'Twas his nephew. Thanks for helping, and sorry I didn't trust you.
Oh, everything's gone wrong. What'll we do?
Got a boat. You can leave with me, but I need to find someone first.
An ashen-haired lass?
Yes.
Asta zis.
Dreadful sorry.
Eu să spui.
What do you mean?
She's cold. Spirits left her.
Must have passed shortly before we found her.
Let's wait by the boat.
Bă, ești prost. Murit să-mi va pula coaie. N-are cum, e imposibil. N-are mă cum. N-are cum, e imposibil. N-are cum să moară. Că altfel nu pot să termin asta, să fac misiune. Și ce era cu licuriciul ăla de l-am adus aici? Ăla o fi sufletul ei? Dacă ai zis că a rămas fără suflet. E, tremură. Să plângi. Fac șoșorul lui. Da, bă, coaie, e moartă de binele. Am vii asta. Îi dă un pupic. Intrat de ești îl plinie. Dar nu cred că are cum să fie mort. Are cum. Altfel n-aveam cum să încheiem jocul. Bă, coaie, rup gâtul, ești prost. Ia-o încet. Ce, v-am zis, nu? Nicurici ăsta e spiritul ei, dar cum? Nu înțeleg, i-a pus ăla spiritul în asta și a zis că e moartă ca să lasă ea în pace. Mamă, flash. Dau flash. Ia vezi? Era alt tânăr. Acum să intre un de-asta așa. Un load screen.
Guess not all of Vesemir's teachings have receded into oblivion.
A witcher can forget to eat, to drink, to breathe even. But a witcher never ever forgets to care for his blade.
used to repeat that incessantly, never tired of doing it either.
What creature was it?
Huh? Creature?
One that gave you the scar over your left eye. It's new. I don't remember it.
Souvenir from the cockatrice of Spala. Another addition to the collection. Nothing special.
Hmm.
Yours is healed beautifully, though.
Avalok. He prepared some special ointments for me. But that was before the curse gripped him. Wonder where he is now.
Nu-ți face griji.
We lifted the curse. He's at Kaer Morhen, waiting for you.
Are you serious? You must be. You'd not jest about something like that. A nice thing to wake up to.
You trust him?
Avalok? He's not let me down to date. Not once.
E cam băiețoasă așa.
Why exactly is Avalok helping you? Sages have never been fond of humans.
He doesn't do it for me. It's about my power.
Ia.
It could ever be about anything else. Avalok tried to teach me how to control my ability. He was also making sure I didn't fall into Eridan's hands.
Are sens că dacă pică în el, s-a dus lumea cu totul, s-a dus dracu, tot s-a dus.
What's Eridan after? What's he want from you?
What everyone wants. Control of my powers. His homeworld faces annihilation. Eridan's decided to invade ours. Brilliant, wouldn't you say? Can't achieve much on his own, so he needs to bring an army. Except his navigators can't possibly move him and thousands of NL between planes. Their abilities won't allow it.
Whereas yours will.
Exactly. And if I die in the process, well, that's a necessary sacrifice.
Da, mă, mai ziceți ceva. Găsă pe Ciri. Pe Siri, Ciri, Miri, Ciri.
How do you ever start traveling with Avalok?
As soon as I'd left you and Yen on the Isle of Avalon, I found myself pursued. Eridan and his Red Riders were on my heels. I fled through many worlds, many times. They came very close to catching me once. It was then that Avalok appeared, out of nowhere. He found a portal and took us to a world where Eridan couldn't find us for, perhaps half a year.
The world where Eridan couldn't find you. What was it like?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
People there had metal in their heads, waged war from a distance, using things similar to megascopes. And there were no horses. Everyone had their own flying ship instead.
Siri, stop fooling around.
Told you you wouldn't believe me. We should have stayed there.
Asta e singura vrăjitoare care... De fapt, nu cred că e vrăjitoarea asta, mă. Dar mă, asta nu e vrăjitoarea, asta are Elden Blood. Nu dacă asta e vrăjitoare. Mă uitam la ochii de aia, zic. Ea nu are ochii de pisică.
So why'd you return?
I thought the hunt had lost my scent for good. I thought I was safe. Besides, I wanted to find you. You and Yennefer.
You were looking for us. We were looking for you. Times I thought you were just a step away. Other times, felt like I was going around in circles.
I'm not surprised. There were times I fled pell-mell headfirst and forward.
Ia, step by step, ce pula.
So tell me how it happened, step by step.
Eridan located us mere moments after we landed on Ard Skellig. Soon after, he and his riders surrounded us. I thought it was over. Turned out Eridan had other plans. He produced the phylactery, uncorked it. A fog enveloped us, and Avalok began gasping for air.
That's how Eridan cursed Avalok, triggered his transformation into Uma?
Yes. He didn't wish to kill him. Humiliation, that's what he was after. But Avalok refused to succumb without a fight. He cast a spell that wrought havoc in the hunt's ranks.
And in a full half of a forest on Ard Skellig.
Yet it also gave us time to flee. Avalok opened a portal. I leapt in. He was supposed to follow right behind me, but something went awry. Impaired by the curse, he failed to reach the portal and we had agreed that if anything went wrong and we were separated, we would meet at his hideout in Velen.
But you failed to meet there.
Yes, we failed to. Once through the portal, instead of at Avalok's hideout, I landed right in the middle of Crookback. I barely escaped the crones. And then there was the Baron. You know, he took me hunting. I killed a wild boar with my sword.
I heard.
A coincidence, really. I had no desire to hunt that day, but it felt wrong to refuse. I'd taken nothing remotely resembling a hunting weapon. I simply hadn't intended to hunt. I was wandering through the forest, breathing deep the air. And then I heard a strange sound.
Boar attacked you?
Mm-hmm. Big as a bison, and lumbering straight at me. And all I had was my sword. Had to manage.
Did just fine, judging by how the Baron's men remember it.
Simple soldiers, the whole lot. But we got along splendidly.
A place că i-am schimbat hainele.
Flee. But I didn't want to bring the wild hunt. Apart from which, I knew by then the curse was progressing. So instead of looking for Avalok, I decided to find you and Yen.
So how do you even meet a man like Horson Jr.?
You and Yennefer were nowhere to be found, and I needed someone who could fix the phylactery. No ordinary craftsman would do. I needed a mage, one with extraordinary power. Dandelion took it upon himself to help me. It was as if his honor depended on it.
Nim.
He arranged a meeting with a mage, but it proved a trap set by the temple god.
Failed to mention that.
Probably didn't want to worry you. Later, we learned the guard did that sort of thing regularly, in the hope of nabbing anyone who collaborated with Mage. We needed to find another way. That was clear. Then Dandelion said he knew a man who owned a piece of Novigrad, as he put it.
Horson Jr.
Mm-hmm. I suspected it might not be the best idea, but I was desperate. I had no choice.
You suspected right. Horson was not the ideal partner in
Damn simpleton got it in his head that we cheated him and kidnapped Dudu.
who you promptly freed only to have to flee to Temple Isle. Great idea.
We hadn't planned it. Had no time to consider. We just bolted. I didn't even realize the guardsmen were driving me into a trap. Suddenly there I was, and I knew I had to disappear.
And that's when you landed back in Skeleton.
The shore of Hindisfjall. The first pleasant place that came to mind. Hjalmar and I used to swim there.
Wait, so you actually wound up there by accident? I thought you and Avalok had arranged something.
No, he simply sensed me use my power. Just as Eredin can sense where I am, where I travel. In fact, Eredin arrived soon after I did. His riders in tow. Once again, things happened quickly. Lofferton, the hunt's attack, my flight. And then...
What did you dream? I've had nothing but nightmares lately. Pretty horrible.
Likewise, for the most part. In one, a monster grown from a stillborn child chased you. Oof, that was horrible.
Nu știu dacă...
A few nice dreams. For example, in one we sat around a fire, drinking good wine, and all around people danced and laughed.
Cred că visele astea devin...
Me too. But these dreams, and the others, ended in some tower. No matter what I dreamed, in the end, I would enter a tower.
Recognize it? Know where it might be?
I'm not sure. I don't
În
think
schelă
so,
e.
but there was something familiar about it. And something terrifying. The tower was stark and dead. But at the same time, I felt I had to enter it.
Did you?
No. Dreams all ended with me searching for the entrance. And the last time, instead of the tower, I saw your grizzled face. If not for the scar over your eye, I'd have thought I was still dreaming.
Eu nu știu cum mi-a văzut aia scar cu ăsta pe față.
I was afraid you were dead. Found some dwarves here. Said they'd try to wake you, but you were cold as ice and you weren't breathing.
And yet you came in.
Who listens to dwarves these days? Speaking of which, they're probably getting antsy. We should go. Got a boat on the beach. We'll Once we land, we'll head for Kaer Morhen on horseback.
Right. Conventional means of travel. They're just better. Though a portal would be quicker.
And draw Eredin to us immediately. Rather not risk it. Besides, I hate portals.
Classic.
Damn.
A fugit, mă.
Listen, we gotta think of a way to...
No, vine Eredin să mă pula.
get us out of here.
They'll know where we've gone. They'll know how to find me.
They already do. Siri, take us home.
Credeam că m-a lăsat ei să-mi bag pula. Bă, ești prost? Hai, Siri. Something more. Ne-a dus la Kaer Morhen. Cred. Altfel n-avea de ce să arate asta. Mamă, coi. Cam mult ține și loading screen-ul ăsta. Ia vezi, bătrânul vezi mir. Păcat că nu o să-l mai avem printre noi. Tăticui cerilor. Aia, Yennefer. Ei, fă de te bați așa. O șurică? Face de Yennefer, mă? Deci de asta să atât, bă, că și calul a simțit, băi. Uite, mă, că a reușit, mă. Reușit, mă. Good girl. Uncle Vesemir.
Welcome back, child.
My, you've grown beautiful.
No point standing around. Come on, time to greet the others.
You've not changed a bit. Any of you. All just like I remembered.
Dar tu te-ai schimbat, aveai fața aia de pomelo?
What?
Ia vezi, mă.
Little sis.
Little sis. Da, uitați asta, o râpă noi, mă.
They're all here. Everyone you asked for help. Avalok's rest.
E bine că a luat masca aia, a băgat limba în gură la mască.
The tower's still in pretty bad shape. No reason to do it out here. Come inside.
Nu s-a uitat aia.
Time's short. Wild Hunt will be here soon.
Would you like a moment to yourselves?
Sorry, we didn't mean to.
I know. It's a simple question. Do you want some time alone?
Mamă, cu aici avea antenă. Ula mea. Bă, ce să zic? Nu, mă, Nu vrem să o supărăm pe asta. Mai bine, mergem direct.
No. Let's go. They're waiting.
Yes? Yes?
Yeah, you know the Wild Hunt better than anyone else. Who knows about the magic they use?
Their navigators open portals, rifts.
Deasupra. Până am tot nu reușit să le asta. Da, mă duce direct dintr-un punct în altul. De aici nu mai pot să fac nimic. Deci,
Good to see you.
trebuie să...
Hunt will be here soon.
Head Dere is upon us. The final age, the time of the end.
Hunt will be here soon.
Now we've but to listen for the sound of Hendo's horn.
Hunt will be here soon.
Head Dere is upon us.
Ok.
Ah, Geralt. How are things?
You and Ciri, as I remember, you two grew up together, at least for a while.
Aye. Spent half her childhood in the Isles. Always at my heels she was. Scrawny wee thing. But her leaps on ice skates, why, none of us could rival them. Tried to outdo her once. Smashed me mouth on a rock.
And then you went to Krach and announced you.
You hear of wonder?
Ok, asta le-aș căcat. O să lutez asta. Ce zici?
Get ready, Folan. Wild Hunt's near.
So Ragnarok is upon us.
Get ready, Folan. Wild Hunt's near.
The wraiths of Morhog? Hjalmar and I bested worse buggers than that.
Get ready, Folan.
Deci au două dale de...
Ragnarok.
Get ready, Folan. Wild Hunt's near.
The wraiths of Morhog?
Au două dale de... Dacă nu mergem noi pe aici. Aici o să se sfârșească totul. Mă rog, totul.
You found her. They told me the hunt was
Se întâmplă dacă fac așa.
buggers might burst open and
Just curious.
so I've made a mahal.
Merge.
Blows, it'll be bits and pieces, nothing more.
Zoltan, ce zici?
Bring all your tools with you?
Thought to myself, a battle approaches. Blades will need honing. Plate will need some hammering. That sort of thing.
Thought right. Thanks, Sultan.
Plan to top that by brewing some more Mahakam and mix. Shite so volatile you need but glance at it to set it off like a flaming fart. Very useful during siege.
Willing to crack.
Of course, provided you've a diagram.
Ce drag să fac asta? Level 14. Poate doar la repair. E și el bun. Mai bine folosesc calea aici, prost. Dar lasă așa. Dar n-am asta. Nu să pula. Hai. Aici o fi. Astea două. Silver și armura.
All right. We'll talk later, Zoltan.
Asta e.
I certainly hope this gas will work.
It shall. We must just ignite it at the right moment.
And that hole, is that there for good?
We shall worry about the hole once it is all over. And now, step back, Master Witcher.
Ia vezi.
Anair, Anadar, Volanda.
Da, Beli. Bă,
Whoever repaired these walls did a shoddy job of it.
What's the gas for?
It's highly flammable. I aim to detonate it, incinerate a few of the hunt's riders in the process.
Castle walls won't suffer?
The fortress walls are in ruin. They cannot be harmed any more than they already are.
We're not masons.
A shame. We'll not be able to keep the hunt outside the fortress.
That's no loss. We don't know much about breaking sieges either. We'll face them in the courtyard.
You seem to be in a good mood.
If they bleed, they can die.
You seem to be in a good mood.
We can do it.
ia să vedem.
Any advice, Ermion?
We must prepare our defenses. Our opponent is dangerous, and we know little about him.
Any advice, Ermion?
We shall never defeat them in open battle. We must use cunning.
Ok.
You seem to be in a good mood.
If they bleed, they can die.
Any advice, Ermion?
We must prepare our defenses.
You seem to be in a good mood.
We can do it.
Își dau două. De fiecare și.
She's one of us, Geralt. No way we'll let him take her.
Cine se ceartă ăsta?
She's a junk, barely younger than Vesemir.
Any progress?
Just can't get this thing to fling a bolt. They'll sooner appoint me Hierarch of Novigrad.
Ready for battle?
I was born ready.
Once it starts, no playing the hero, all right?
I get it. They're not run-of-the-mill raids.
Having any luck?
Geralt? Damn piece of junk, barely younger than Vesemir.
Any progress?
Just can't get this thing to fling a bolt, Geralt. Geralt? Geralt?
Ready for battle?
I was born ready.
Da, asta a fost mai multe. Eu tu vă gură.
Eskel.
Greetings, Wolf.
Eskel.
Need some peace. Gotta prepare.
Ok.
Eskel.
Good to see you.
Eskel.
The Wild Hunt? That could be interesting.
Eskel.
Need some peace.
Are doar 3.
Eskel.
Good to see you.
Eskel.
The Wild Hunt? That could be interesting.
Acum sunt curios dacă e vreunul pe partea lantă. Deci ăla nu e dangerous momentan.
Great to see you in a good mood, Zoltan.
E doar curios să văd cum o să se termine totul. Căci am înțeles că mulți din ei ar putea să moară. Și trebuie să-i salvăm. Așa. Puteam să jur, mă. Ce faci, iubit?
I used to fear training on this. So many bruises.
Traveling between worlds. What's it like?
It's nice.
Difficult?
It was at first, but in time it became automatic, like riding a horse.
Bet a lot of mages would love to learn to do it.
I'm certain they would. But Avalok claims they've neither the knowledge nor talent. He spent 4 centuries learning to do it, yet can still only find and pass through pre-existing portals. I go wherever I please, whenever I please.
Ok.
Once you'd left Yen and me on the Isle of Avalon, what happened to you? What did you do?
I traveled through time, space, different worlds. I saw houses of glass, ran with unicorns at the world's end. Even lived in an undersea kingdom for a time.
Freedom. Always had a taste for it.
I still do.
So why'd you return?
It was too much. I almost drowned in it. When everything is possible, it quickly becomes a lot less alluring.
Ești nebun, se teleporta între lumi. Care că erau doar 2 lumi. O să mai multe.
Eridan's located you time and again. How's that work?
When I pass between worlds, I create a kind of shockwave. Anyone properly trained can sense it. That's how Avalok explains it, at any rate. He can do it too.
So you shouldn't actually ever use your power.
It's not like that. The impulse is stronger the longer my voyage. On short hops, the disturbance is practically imperceptible.
Not sure if you've heard, but once it's all over, I'm going to Kovir.
With Triss?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting part of the world. Perhaps you'll get a contract for some rare snow beast. A Babagazi or a Vendigo or a...
Or maybe I'll finally hang up my swords.
It's that good with her?
Better.
Asta prefera pe Yennefer, dacă nu mă știu.
I should go.
All right. We'll talk later. I used to fear training on this. So many bruises. All right.
Aici, bă. Mă antrenam cu ea pe asta. E că dacă nu sunt atent, mă duc pulii de suflet. Las că nu... Uite-i pe ăștia. Asta că s-ar putea să mai fie ceva, ha?
Glad to see you.
Huh. Set out alone, Vest tracked me down. Insisted on coming.
I ought to give you a hiding for not asking my help, but I took it all out in Roach along the way.
Ah, some old friends.
What's this horse son doing here?
We need him.
You might have forgotten what he did. I haven't.
I'll keep an eye on Letho.
And I'll behave, I promise.
Watch this murderer and you won't be watching the enemy. Why is the Kingslayer so important?
Eridan's a king, ain't he?
Fuck you both.
We'll stay and help. But we don't want him at our backs.
Ia vezi? A prins el foc aici. Ia zi, mă, friend.
Big fight ahead of us. How's morale?
Remember our encounter with them at the Hanged Man's Tree. We'll thrash him again this time.
Big fight ahead of us. How's morale?
Remember our encounter with them at the Hanged Man's Tree. We'll thrash him again this time.
E doar unul are asta.
Big fight ahead of us. How's morale?
Remember our encounter with them at the Hanged Man's Tree.
Asta s-a oprit. Lumea s-a făcut din demeneț. Partea Siri, în partea asta e cineva. Bill Blatter. Sunt oile ăla. Aici nu mai face și el zid.
An illusion.
Greetings, Geralt. If I'm to die today, I wish to look smashing for the occasion.
Yeah.
Leave my dresser alone.
Asta e. Asta e iarăși capcana. Da.
Getting all gussied up for the wild hunt?
Women only ever beautify themselves for their own satisfaction.
Glad you're here.
It's good to see you again.
Expected you earlier.
I started off heading in the opposite direction, but then turned around.
What made you change your mind?
There are times when a woman should simply not explain her decision. That goes doubly for sorcery.
Woman.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Ia vezi. Nu ai un stomac de coca trebuie să fă. N-are. Și...
See. How was your trip? Get here all right?
So much tramping over mountain paths, you're lucky I made it.
Ok. Aici începe bătălie, băieți. Pregătiți-vă cu să ia scandal. Să iasă scandal.
Get everybody together. Time to talk. Thank you for coming. The Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri. Want to take her? We'll stop them.
How do you even know the hunt will show?
They always know where I teleport to, and they move from place to place in an instant.
So what's our plan?
Pula mea.
There aren't many of us, but I'd trust any of you with my life. Work together and we'll defeat the Hunt. When they attack, Yen will dome the fortress with a magic shield. Hunt will be forced to land outside the walls.
If they're dispersed out in the woods, we could hunt down small groups of riders.
Got our first volunteer for the hunting party. I'm the second.
Count me in too. Always believed attack is the best defense.
The Hunt will try to penetrate into the fortress through navigator portals. I can do nothing against this kind of magic, so you'll need to find and close as many as you can while hunting in the woods.
Lambert will make us dimeridium bombs. Remember the formula?
Of course.
Excellent. Erden should work on the portals as well. I shall also give you each an amulet. Snap them in half and you'll become invisible, at least while you remain still or move slowly. Move abruptly, engage any foes, clash with them, and they will see you. Apart from that, they will be able to hear you and smell you. If you come across a large unit, do not attack. Signal Triss and she will provide support.
I'll look for your signal. Soon as I see it, I'll rain fire on the forest.
Remember, there's only a few of us. We have to help each other, work together. If anything goes wrong and the Hunt puts us on the defensive, we pull back, make a stand at the gates of the fortress. The inner courtyard is our last line of defense. If we don't stop them there, we're doomed.
Ok.
Ciri's most important in all of this. The Hunt's after her, and we have to defend her at all costs.
What do I do? Stay inside the keep. If they break through, come inside. We'll all converge to help you.
Out of the question. I can look after myself.
No one doubts that, child. But remember the most important moment when hunting a monster?
Wait for an opportunity.
After the council, I'll give you an amulet. If you use it, a ball of fire will land where you're standing, just in case.
Ok.
What else do we have that we can use?
Since you plan to ambush the Hunt in the woods, I could dig some trapping pits, blue stripe style.
Meaning?
Deep as the dark abyss, bottoms bristling with sharpened stakes.
I brought this Mahakaman mix. Flammable as bone-dry saltpeter and ploughing sticks to anything. We fill some barrels, stack them in a narrow passage, and fire them up at an opportune moment.
Ok.
You know, we stand on a vast deposit of gas.
Asta cu gazul.
I could open cracks in the earth, create explosions. I would need to prepare, though.
There's the laboratory and the workshop.
One thing to remember, we've got limited resources and even less time. We ought to decide what kind of weaponry will be most useful against the Hunt.
Absolutely. We need to assign one type of weaponry each to the lab.
Mai sunt și ea. Laborator, workshop, ia să vedem. Hai să vedem laborator.
Who needs access to the lab?
I started brewing some potions. Like to finish, if you don't mind.
I could prepare more of those Witcher's traps, but I'd need all the lab equipment.
Aici avem două opțiuni. Dacă vreau să fac poțiuni, o să-mi dea 50% experiență. Nu știu dacă mai e 50% experiență, dar bă, ce fac cu 50%? Și a doua opțiune e să fac Witcher's Traps, unde inamicii când o să calce pe ele, o să explodeze. Deci mai bine fac de-astea.
There aren't many of us, so we'll need to prepare as many traps as possible.
Let's talk about the workshop. Been wanting to fix that breach in the wall, but we'll need the same tools to clear the rubble from the armory.
Rubble?
Haven't you heard? Roof caved in a couple of years back. There's some excellent swords in there. Swords we could use.
Filling in the breach seems just as important. They come through there, the siege will be over awfully quick.
Aici zice că dacă te duci și îl ajut pe ăsta la curățat, îți dă o sabie care nu prea cine știe ce. Și dacă te duci ajut să repare pereții și că vei lupta cu mai puțin inamici în timpul bătăliei. Așa că, pula mea, nu știu. Dacă vreau să nu facă, să nu dureze mult. Dar și așa. Asta costă bani. Așa că, haide-mă. Măcar asta, dacă experiența nu.
We'll need weapons that can pierce the Hunt's armor. Gotta clear the armory.
We won't have time to do much else. Everything settled?
Yeah.
No, we should do...
What do you want to change?
Aha, pot să schimb aici. Nimic.
Ought to use the... Gonna need... There aren't...
Everything settled?
Yes, settled. We don't have much time, so let's get to work.
Let's sum up. Yennefer will create a magic barrier to repel the main assault. That should push the opposing force into the woods, where Lambert, Geralt, and Letha will be waiting. They'll use Dimeridium to close the Navigator's portals, stop as many warriors as possible from entering the fortress. Triss will be waiting for their signal, then give the riders hell. All others will repel any foes who make it inside the fortress walls.
If anything goes wrong, we abandon the outer courtyard, pull back to the keep.
Înțeles, mă?
Remember, Aridin can't get his hands on Ciri. That's most important. Let's look at the map of the fortress, figure out the details. Can't help feeling we've overlooked something important.
Don't think about it.
Wanted to talk about what we can expect.
Thanks, not interested. You should talk to Ciri. Fine mood,
I'm exposing you all to danger, unnecessarily.
You worry too much. Wipe that frown off your face, we'll make it.
Can't help but worry. We're short on meteorite steel sword.
Got enough for everyone. Here, Vesemir dug this up for you. Gnome forged blade. Crossguard's elven handiwork. Cuts through armor like butter.
Thanks for everything.
I'll saddle the horses. Come once you're ready to head into the woods.
Taking Letha with us.
You know my opinion.
Ia vedeți. Au refăcut astea. N-are nimic. N-are nimic. Nu mi-e căl, nu mi-e nici frică. Ce v-am zis? Eu făceam 36 de vorcă. Dar pula mea. Ce să și faci? Că eu zic că am destule pula mea. Astea sunt așa. Hai să vedem dacă mai zice Ciri ceva, dacă nu, asta este.
Got a minute?
Serious talk coming.
Acum e. Aia nu-i, că nu e important.
I won't let them take you. You know that.
I know.
You gotta keep clear. Stay out of trouble.
Don't treat me like a child.
Didn't even do that when you were one.
I like it when you smile. Come here.
I like you when you suck. Sigur? Yeah.
Geralt? Geralt?
Da?
Geralt?
Da?
It'll start
Da?
soon.
Da, te duci viața mea. E... Mamă, cum se vede sabia asta. Măcar am scos. Ce zic acum? Aia de oameni. Asta e albastru, roșu-albastru. Mă, ce urât să aude cum face asta. Ia. Băi, ești prost? Se schimbă dacă dau așa, e roșu. Albastru. Ia și lasă la fel, e? Ia fi roșii. Ia de albastri. Ia să de roșii. Ia de albastri. Așa de roșii. Ok. Ia mai zice asta ceva?
Start soon. It'll start soon.
Bă, nu sunt sigur că vreau să fac asta. Dar... oricum nu o să mai avem nimic de luptat. Astea cred că sunt puse bine. O să vreau să schimb una din astea. Gen asta cu asta. Cășcă fiindcă este nevoie. Se reflectă către attacker. Vreau aș pe aici nebun. Se încarce bine, bine. Le-a și făcut, ești prost. Bă, cred că o să lăsăm bătălia pentru episodul următor. Urât ai fă. Ia dracu. De încoace, de bagă în sabia amicur. Da. Așa că nu știu, vreau să mă pregătesc emoțional. Dacă e să acum și poarte începe bătălia. Nu mai bine fac eu un outfit. Niște outfit-uri în timpul ăsta. Da? Fac niște outfit-uri. Le pun așa în ordine ca să nu mai le caut. Ia stați puțin. Sunteți gata? Atenție, vă rog. Na, 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 na. Uitați-vă ce mai aici. Da, bă, pula. Unele sunt deja făcute. Deci asta se potrivește și mie chiar numai la pantuf cu aia nu știu ce să pun. Pentru că unii au deja reche, cum s-ar zice, genul ăștia. Nu știu, am făcut și eu și niște prea mari, dacă mă întreb pe mine. Bun. Asta ar fi o pereche. A, pe ăștia Sulvan și de-aia, Ulvan. De-aia se potrivesc. Avem așa asta de 1000. Ar fi al doua. Na, 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 na. Ne mai la lumină că în partea e întuneric. Ce mai avem? Mai avem ăștia New Moon. Ne facem ninja tot. Cam prăfuit, dar merge. O băgăm și pe asta. Ăla e. Asta e un outfit cu totul. După mai e ăla cu Ophiery. Din ăsta, sabia asta, buții, pantaloni. Da, am unul și nu cred că are nevoie, că na. Vreau să văd. Bă, arată șmecherul și bucanci așa. Ia vedeți. Then serve me, bitch. A? Ce ziceți? Altceva, tatis. Ia ce mai avem pe aici. Asta nu știu, să-l pun așa. Hai să văd diferența între astea. E o diferență? Un pic, mă. A culorii. Deci și lasă la fel. E galben. Pe o culoare. Pe la ăștia vine așa. Vine așa, deci e culoarea mai ca asta. A venit bine? Sau teorie, asta e albă. Prea uriaș. Astea. La șoșoni. Mere. Și ar merge. Nilfgaardian. Care au pantaloni de Milfgard. Nu erau și era mai sus. Ăștia. Mai merge oricum. Cred că cu orice. Și cu asta fit perfect. It's fit perfect. Mai avem ăsta. Burta mare. Ar merge bine cu asta că e cu albastru. Și șoșoni. Eu. Ar zici că e de pe câmp, dar n-are nimic. Asta e roșu. Cu ăștia așa și merge și cu ăștia. Dar parcă l-am pus. L-am pus, da. Pusă-i, mă. Asta așa. Pusă-i, mă. L-am pus cu ăsta. Ce mai avem? E cu Tiger. Merg și așa. Fără handralanga asta. Ele, mă. Ești un frumii rău. O să zic că e King. Că e King 1. E metin. Ăsta sincer, nu știu ce să-l pun. Așa, fără. Ne, ar veni așa asta. Zău. Ar veni fără. Doar cu ăsta așa, cu arbaletă. Arbaleta. Uite ce mic se vede. Ia mai fan armor. Acum avem ăsta cu ăștia, cred că cum arată, zic că e femeie. Poate. Și, dar nu cu ăștia. Poate cu ăștia. E mai vrem. Combinația devastatoare. Mergi cu asta, uite. Chirii. Asta și... Uite și cu asta merg. Ce nu? Ce armuri mai avem? Astea le-ați văzut deja. Ăștia merg așa cu ăștia albaștri. Uite, și cu ăsta așa. Ia vezi, mă. Ce e mai bine? Mâner albastru la asta? Sau chiar asta? Mamă, păi ia să zicem așa. Că am pus de-astea pe... Da, mă, na. Ia să las la antici. Fac. Îți prins pădunerii. Sunt Aladin, fetiță freacă lampa mea puțin. Dar dacă nu uite, asta și... Bun. Ce mai avem? Așa. Cu blue. Nu știu ce ar merge la asta. Erau strânseși. Ziceși. Să vezi. Nu-și vezi. Pintelul verzi. Și șușun verzi. Nu mai trebuie să luăm șușun verzi noi. Dar ori sunt ăia, mă, frate. Așa. Ia vezi. Bă, da, avem la de-astea la greu. A fost. O să merge la fel. Ceva cu galben așa. Cu galben așa. Cu galben așa. Merg și șușuniști. Da, merge. Asta nu prea merge că dacă schimb pantaloni. Parc. Ai vedea ca să vezi. Așa. Witch Hunter. Nu. Ia vezi. Ia vezi, Gogule. Ce avem noi aici? Altceva, tatis. Nu te mai joci cu ăștia așa. Nu te mai joci cu ăștia așa. Băiatule, bă. Și veni și noi o prestanță, mă. Ești prost la cap. Chiar îmi place rău cum arată asta. The Flames slăbos. Mănuși așa mai lejere. Dacă se poate. Altceva. Mai avem Witch Hunter. La care din ele? Le două la fel. Dar diferă. Avem de la mai lung. Oricum la alelante nu prea... Cât de mortal arată aia. Da unde-s pantalonici ăștia verzi? Mai mă. Ăla-i tati. Da? Nu știu ce știu așa să pun, dar... Ce ziceți, mă? Bun, guys, cam atât cu acest episod. Am făcut și parada mode și toate cele. Așa că vă aștept și cu episodul următor, unde ne vom duela până la moarte. Arrivederci!